gentlemen, and my dear friends, I welcome the chief guests and all the dignitaries present here. Today, we have all gathered here to celebrate our 68th Republic Day of the nation. Prior to 1950, India was governed by the Government of India, Act 1935. The Constitution of India was drafted by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, which replaced the then Government of India, Act 1935. The Constitution was adopted on 26 November 1949 and came into force from 26 January 1950. Dr. Ambedkar was the chairman of the drafting committee that wrote the Constitution of India. Republic Day is a great and auspicious occasion for all of us and calls for celebration with immense joy and happiness.
Being a proud citizen of India, today I remember the words of Dr. Abdul Kalam. If a country is to be corruption-free and a nation of beautiful minds, I strongly feel there are three key societal members who can make a difference. They are the father, the mother, and the teacher. As responsible citizens, I feel we should think this over seriously and give it our best efforts to lead our nation. Be the change you wish to see in this world and feel proud to be an Indian.
Let us begin the celebration by welcoming our honorable guest, Air Commodore Pankaj Mehrotra, retired. May I request you all to rise as the pilots escort our chief guest, Air Commodore Pankaj Mehrotra, President of PKE Dr. Robin Ghosh, and our very own Principal and Vice President, Sharda Ma'am. I request Air Commodore Pankaj Mehrotra to kindly hoist our national flag. All the coordinators are also requested to join the flag hoisting ceremony. All the dignitaries, please join. The tricolor with the navy blue wheel in the center with 24 spokes indicates Dharma Chakra of our great King Ashoka.
गणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Let's salute the nation on Republic Day. Now, I would like to call out Samriti from NYP2A to give us a flute performance.
memories. Our national anthem, which is a symbol of peace and unity in India, was written by the great poet, Rabindranath Tagore. And believe me, whenever I sing or hear our national anthem, it gives me a special feeling and touches my heart.
Let me share some wonderful, inspiring words of Swami Paramahansa Yogananda. Better than heaven or Arcadia, I love thee, O my India, and thy love I shall give to every brother nation that is. God made the earth, man made confining countries, and its fancy frozen boundaries. But with newfound boundless love, I behold the borderland of my India, expanding into the world.
Republic Day represents the true spirit of independent India. Our actions of tomorrow will be judged by leaders of today. Think masters, leaders of the nations of yesterday, today, and tomorrow, believe that the future of a country lies in the hands of its youth. And Dr. Ram rightly said that it is you and us, my dear friends, who can make a difference.
Let us come together and affirm to be the change we wish to see in this world. For it is our responsibility and it is our nation. To mark this day as a day when we affirm to be the change makers, let us celebrate the untiring and unwavering efforts of our leaders. It is well said, Mahatma Gandhi, dance is the most beautiful expression of human feelings. Dancers are the messengers of God. Today we have for you some great dances and some great tasks. So let's gear up for a beautiful traditional dance performance. Please put your hands together and tune yourselves to their classical music.
सारा जहां देख लिया है, कहीं भी तेरे जैसा कोई नहीं है। 80 नहीं 100 दिन दुनिया घुमा है, नहीं कहीं तेरे जैसा कोई नहीं। मैं गाया जहां भी बस तेरी याद थी, जो मेरे साथ थी, मुझको तड़पा दिलाती। सबसे प्यारी तेरी सूरत, प्यार है बस तेरा प्यार ही। माँ तुझे सलाम, माँ तुझे सलाम, अम्मा तुझे सलाम। वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम।
Wow, that was a truly scintillating performance. I'm sure plenty of you are thinking, maybe know them, maybe be them, and maybe ready. Don't worry though, this was just the beginning. There are yet so many more performances to catch your eye. But first, on this auspicious day, we would like to share with you some great moments. So I kindly like to request Parkinson to share with us our school's great achievements in the various sporting events which were held at Educares a week ago.
Good morning, one and all. I stand
stand here in front of you with great pride to announce the achievement of our students in the International School Sports Association meeting. Great achievement is usually born of great sacrifice. Our early morning practices sacrificing our sleep has finally paid off, as we can see by this 136 medals and 7 trophies which are available for the Southern International School. The total number of 411 students right of PYP to DPF participated in which 78 boys and 47 girls from PYP and 58 boys and 28 girls from PYP and participated. And our achievement is as follows. Football under 8 boys, Team A winner, gold medal. Team B runner, silver medal. Football under 14 girls, winner, gold medal. Football under 17 girls, winner, gold medal. Basketball under 17 girls, runner, silver medal. Basketball under 19 boys, winner, gold medal. And table tennis under 12 boys, runner, silver medal. Our swimming team won a total number of 43 medals in different swimming events. Athletic team won 51 medals in different athletic events. All our students performed remarkably and achieved a lot. So please put your hands together for all the students who have participated and they are so proud. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor. And congratulations to all my dear friends who have made our school very proud with their sincere efforts. Now, let's take a walk down memory lane to the day when the Constitution of India was signed. On this day, in 1950, so many great minds of history came together to declare India a secular nation. Dr. Rajendra Prasad was the first president of India. He was also the first president to unfurl the Indian tricolor flag on 26 January in 1950 at the Republic Day Parade. This was the same year when the President's house was renamed Rashtrapati Bhavan. The President is the Commander-in-Chief of the Indian Armed Forces and is given executive, legislative, and judicial powers. Today, my friends would like to dramatize this moment for you and take you back to the signing of the Constitution to show the involvement of our great leaders in this very important moment. Let's go back to this historical moment.
Good morning to one and all present here. Now, we are presenting an abridged, dramatized version of the historical event from drafting of the Constitution to celebration of the First Republic Day. The purpose of this act is to make you feel the efforts taken by the freedom fighters who have contributed to this great event.
Today, our country is celebrating its 68th Republic Day. We shall take you back to the history when the First Republic Day of India was celebrated.
Before starting the act, we would like to show you a video which is about the original speech by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, the first Prime Minister of independent India. He delivered this famous speech towards midnight of 15th August 1947. It marked the independence of India from a long colonial rule.
Long years ago, we made a tryst with destiny, and now the time comes when we shall redeem our pledge, not wholly or in full measure, but very substantially. At the stroke of the midnight hour, when the world sleeps, India will awake to life and freedom. a moment comes, which comes but rarely in history, when we step out from the old to the new, when an age ends, and when the soul of a nation, long suppressed, finds utterance. It is fitting that at this solemn moment we take the pledge of dedication to the service of India and her people and to the still larger cause of humanity.
But we were still ruled by the British monarch leader and a governor general was appointed for our country. On 29 August 1947, a drafting committee was appointed under the guidance of Dr. Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar for framing the constitution.
अब हम आपको इतिहास के उन पन्नों पर ले जाना चाहते हैं जहां हमारे भारत के संविधान पर हस्ताक्षर हुए थे। आपके सामने हैं हिंदुस्तान के कुछ ऐसे स्वतंत्रता सेनानी जिनका संविधान बनाने में महत्वपूर्ण योगदान रहा।
Today, we have with us Jawaharlal Nehru, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Sarat Chandra Bose, Vijaya Lakshmi Pandit, Gopala Swami Iyengar, Durgabhai Deshmukh, and Maulana Azad. What according to you is a republic country?
A republic country is a country of the people, by the people and for the people, where the supreme power is held by the people and their elected representatives.
After many discussions, a draft was submitted to the Indian Constitutional Assembly on 4th November 1947. Now, let us hear a few words from Pandit Ji himself.
Good morning. As we all know that after meeting in session open to public for 166 days, was spread over a period of 2 years, 11 months and 18 days. Now we have come to a place where we will go forward on adopting our Constitution of India. I would like to call Dr. Ambedkar to address the country, and I also request other committee members to be free for expressing their love for the nation.
feel that the Constitution is workable, it is flexible, and it is strong enough for the country to hold together, both in peacetime and wartime. Indeed, why they say so? If something goes wrong with the Constitution, the reason would not be how bad was the Constitution. The reason would be our own citizens in the Constitution. There is no nation or Indians in the real sense of the word. It is yet to be created. It is yet to be created. In believing we are a nation, we are cherishing a great belief. How can people of thousands of caste be a nation? The sooner we realize, the better for us. Independence is no doubt a great matter of joy. But let us not forget that this independence has thrown on us a great responsibility. This independence has thrown on us a great responsibility, which is we have lost the opportunity to blame the British on the mistakes we have done. So sooner or later, hereafter, we have to take our burdens on our own selves. Times are fast changing. Hindustan, Zindabad!
So Ambe, do you know why the constitution had been written?
It lays down the basic structure of the government under which its people are to be governed. It has the three main organs. First, the executive, second, the judiciary, and third, the legislature.
Now, on the right side of the podium, we would like to welcome Iron Man of India, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel.
Good morning, everyone. We will soon be on the
all over the country, and our own men will be representatives. And the people of this country will rule their own motherland. We, at last, get Purus Swaraj. Jai Hind!
Sarat Chandra Bose.
Namaskar. It is the time for you to show your independence. Let yourself be heard. So don't follow others' footsteps. Be yourself. Feel free. I mean, you are independent after all. Jai Hind!
What is the need of constitution in our country?
The Constitution not only defines the powers of each organ, it demarcates the responsibilities of each. It regulates the relationship between the different organs and between the government and the people. Now, we would like to welcome Vijaya Lakshmi Pandit.
Long years ago, we made a tryst with destiny, and now the time comes.
Good morning, everyone. I hope that those who call themselves the original masters of this land, the talented people, will realize that there is no distinction of caste, creed, ancient or modern status in this constituent assembly. I hope that the smallest minority of this country will, whether represented politically or by any other means, I hope they realize that they have a jealous, vigilant and loving guardian of their interests who will not permit anyone to influence by a hair's breadth on their birthright of equity and equal opportunity in this country. Jai Hind!
Gopala Swami Ayyappan.
About India being republic, I must say that it is not important that we got freedom. The most important part is how did we get it? Most of our citizens, being youth or old, have sacrificed their lives for it. And the youth in front of me is the future of India. I wish you all the success in life and always be ready to devote everything for our country. Jai Hind!
Durgabai Deshmukh.
Namaskar. The Constitution was adopted by the Indian Constituent Assembly on the 26th of November 1949 and it has come into effect on the 26th of January 1950 with the democratic government system completing the country's transition towards becoming an independent republic. 26 January was chosen as our Republic Day because it was on this day in 1930 when the Declaration of Indian Independence, Purna Swaraj, was proclaimed by the Indian National Congress. India is an independent nation. But what about the women of this country? It is time for revolution. It is time for change. It is time for people to realize that women have to be educated, they have to be empowered, they have to be recognized, and they have equal opportunity in this country. Bharat Mata Ki!
Jai!
Maulana Azad.
Good morning. In this era of new times and challenges, I request everyone to come forward with courage. This constitution will be the backbone of building a successful and strong nation. After many deliberations and some modifications, the 308 members of the Assembly have completed the work that is the foundation to a great come and read out the preamble of our Constitution.
We request everyone present here to repeat the preamble after Nehruji.
We the people of India,
We, the people of India,
having solemnly resolved
having solemnly resolved
to constitute India
to constitute India
into
into a
sovereign,
sovereign,
democratic,
republic,
and to secure to all its citizens
and to secure to all its citizens justice,
social,
social, economic,
and political
and political
equality of thought
and expressions
to promote among them all.
to promote among them all.
Fraternity assuring the dignity of individuals
Fraternity assuring the dignity of individuals
and the unity of the nation.
and the unity of the nation.
Thank you all. Bharat Mata ki
Jai! Happy Republic Day! Thank you.
Wow, that was very well portrayed. You all made me feel as if I was actually there to witness the signing of our Constitution. Hence, India becomes sovereign and a democratic republic. The fundamental rights and duties are laid down in our Constitution, and every citizen of India is equal in the eyes of law, and no one is to suffer because of his or her religion, caste, creed, or color. During the British rule, the great personalities Mahatma Gandhi and Rabindranath Tagore gave the same suggestions and ideas of peace, love, unity, and equality.
Today, we have Air Commodore Pankaj Mehrotra, retired, as our chief guest, a person with distinct vision and a fountainhead of illuminating ideas. From a highly educated North Indian Khatri family of civilian and military officers, Air Commodore Pankaj Mehrotra received public school education up to secondary school at New Delhi branch of Sri Aurobindo Ashram and joined the Indian Air Force as a permanent commissioned officer on January 1st, 1973. And after an unambitious and illustrious defense service career spanning 34 years, he retired in the rank of Air Commodore on 30th April 2007. Having been decorated with the award of Vishishta Seva Medal by Her Excellency Pratibha Devi Patil, President of India in 2007, during his tenure as the Command Engineering Office of the Frontline Southwestern Air Command IAF, where he was responsible for maintenance and serviceability of all types of frontline fighter aircraft, transport aircraft, UAVs, and all other connected engineering, as well as weaponry assets and services at all IAF airfields in Maharashtra, Gujarat, and also a few in Rajasthan sectors. Post-retirement, Air Commodore Pankaj Mehrotra has become an active member of the Center of Advanced Strategic Studies located at Pune University, the Indian Maritime Foundation, Pune. Currently, in tandem with the Rotary Club, Pune Central, as well as the Dignity Foundation, he is engaged with the promotion of newspaper bags for reduction of usage of polythene bags, polythene or plastic carry bags in and around Pune and even beyond. So, we are honored to have you here with us. Now, may I kindly request Dr. Ghosh and Sharda ma'am to come on stage and felicitate our chief guest.
podium and say a few words of encouragement and enlighten us with his great thoughts.
Respected Principal, Sharda Ma'am, President, my very revered and knowledgeable friend, Robin Ghosh sir, the committed faculty of Victoria's State Educares, parents, and the future of India sitting in front of me. I wish you a very happy and prosperous Republic Day of our great nation, India, Bharat, Hindustan, as it is called and revered all over the world. First of all, let me acknowledge, and sincerely so, that I am overwhelmed with the beauty and the dedication with which this function has been organized. My congratulations to each person who has been associated with it. I especially commend the way the audience, and especially me, have been educated about the Constitution of India in an exemplary fashion by the tableau put up depicting the Constituent Assembly proceedings. My congratulations again. When we saluted our tricolor, we paid homage. We paid homage to whatever our nation stands for: equity and equality, fraternity and secularism. They define the basic bricks with which the foundation of our nation has been laid. We are proud to be Indians because the blood which flows through our veins and courses through our arteries is actually the love of our own motherland, our Hindustan. We celebrate the 68th Republic Day today and revel in the fact that for the last 67 years past, we have been blessed with a robust constitution, the vibrance of which is felt by 1 billion plus Indians of every religion, of every profession, of every caste, of every color imagined anywhere in the world. When I was sitting with the President today in the morning, he very correctly pointed out that it is the force of love which binds together, as per the teachings of the Vedas, of gurus like Sri Paraman, Yoganand and Swami Vivekananda, that it is the teachings of these great teachers and seers which is seeing us through all trials and tribulations our nation has faced. Today, as I stand in front of you, I am reminded by what our President only spoke yesterday about. We are the world's most populous democracy and the largest one. We Indians have the third largest army in the world. We are the 6th member of the nuclear club. We are the 6th member of the space odyssey. We are the 10th largest industrial power. We have a growing, stable economy in a world where nations are crumbling due to defeat on the financial and economic front. Aren't we all proud of our own nation? If we are, then I want you all to give a clap to all the followers who have made it possible today. Thank you. Now remember one thing, that 5 years from now, or 10 years from now, and 15 years from now, there will be children who will be clapping in the same manner for you gentlemen and ladies, you children who have clapped today. So you will carry the torch forward. You must. Our great leaders have helped us that we must work hard. Work hard for what? You must have a goal. Fix a goal which is slightly beyond your capacity. If you stretch your capacity, then only you will be able to achieve something more than what your peers or what your parents or what your teachers expect. Because you will become a parent one day, you will become a teacher one day, you will become a leader one day. And I address this not only to the children who are sitting in front of me, but also to the parents and teachers, that they must put their heart and soul into the teachings of our gurus of yesteryear. I am definitely amazed at the extempore speeches the children of this beautiful institute, the Educares, with the ease with which they spoke in an extempore manner. I can't. So I have to often look at sheets of paper because I don't want to miss or repeat certain things. It was gratifying for my wife and for me to have witnessed in the splendid show of solidarity amongst all of you here. As teachers and students, we must channel our acts and minds towards the focused growth. Swami Vivekananda was a great votary of focused growth. He said very clearly that the future of India will not only be made in the classrooms, but will start from the football fields of India. Because here, in any game you play, there is a goal. In football also there is a goal. You got to score. In hockey you got to score. In basketball you got to score. Not only you have to win prizes, which you thoroughly deserve in any case, but you need to be satisfied that the goal which you have set for yourself has been achieved. It is necessary to be part of a team. Sometimes you may not come first or second or third all the time. But definitely, if you are part of a team, you will always have a thrill in your breast. You will have pride in your eyes that you were part of that wonderful journey where some of you have achieved greater prominence. But keep trying hard. However, I would like to also add that it is not necessary only to work hard. You also have to learn to work smart. You are in a technological era where many of you, and most of us, are carrying smartphones in our pockets. Now it is okay to have a smartphone, but if you are dumb about it, there is no point having it. Do you agree with me on this? Now, tell me one thing. How does a jet aircraft fly? It flies not only because it has an engine, it has an airframe, it has control system, but it also flies because it has a pilot. The pilot and the controls takes over control of the situation. You also, like your president, must be the pilot of your own destiny. Take control of your life. Do not let it just go away. आज सुबह उठे, कल स्कूल गए, पार्टिसिपेट किया और घर में आके महादेव, तुम में से ही कोई गौतम होगा, तुम में से ही कोई होगा गांधी। याद रखो, it is very necessary to learn what you have been taught in school, but it is more necessary to imbibe it in your own culture, in your own manner, in every way. Swami Vivekananda, in his essay, Future of India, has said, never be an ass, a donkey. The donkey carrying a load of sandalwood knows only the weight and not the value of the load he is carrying. So whatever you are carrying with you will become an extra baggage unless you know the value of it. Ask your teachers, ask your mentors, ask your parents, ask yourself, go within yourself. The answer you will find as to what you should do, and I am positive that you will be able to overcome all hurdles and be clear as to what should be the next step. Now, what is your next step as a student? Is it to learn the subject well? Or is it to become a better citizen for your country? Ultimately, it is only a fully mature and developed person who can finally call himself a useful citizen of the country. The school has done magnificent, your school has done the magnificent, laid down a magnificent model for various other schools to follow. Shraddha ma'am, President Robert, I can see the commitment with which you have raised this beautiful educational center, and I am sure that many other people should be brought here to see what you have done. And it is up to you, teachers and students of the school, to keep up the name of the school absolutely on the top of all, not only IT schools, but all schools around in Pune. We are in a new year now. We have successfully completed the last year with all the changes in the political and the economic scenario. We are focused now on how to go from here to even a better world. I have told you, be smart. It means invite the technology. Try to ensure that whatever is taught to you in your computer class, by your teachers, through computers in all the subjects, you are able to grasp it because knowledge is flowing in at a tremendous pace. Your mind must be agile enough and must be receptive enough to catch the important things out of all the knowledge. It is okay to have an internet, but it is very necessary to know where to search what in the internet. Your teachers and your parents, your mentors, even your seniors in your class will help you guide. In my case, my grandchild guides me because I am not so smart, you see. We are now also caught up in a world of pessimism at times. There is no point being a pessimist. Our scriptures tell us that a pessimist is a negative person. A pessimist is defeated even before he takes his first step. So be an optimist. What does an optimist do? He says this glass is half full. The pessimist says this glass is half empty. If a glass is half full, you will be tempted to make it full. And therefore, the positive approach to life will take you further. As students, I am positive that you will be positive. In this case, I would like to narrate a small incident which happened in one of the Independence Day celebrations in another school which I attended. After the function was over, generally there was a bee line for the refreshments table. So all sort of children were filing by the first table, on which there was a mountain of coffees kept, and it was written there, take one coffee, God is watching. The line moved further up, but one small child broke away from that line and reached the last table. On the last table was a pile of apples. He quickly scribbled on a piece of paper, take as many as you can. God is watching the first table. That child was smart. That is the kind of elegance one must come to when one approaches any situation in life. बेटा, मैं बहुत खुश हुआ इधर आके कि यहाँ पे हर रिलीजन का बच्चा पढ़ता है. I will share one couplet with you, which I wrote a long time back. कि अपने वालिदों में, the parents, अपने उस्तादों, your teachers, अपने उस्तादों का काम आसान करो, तुम बुलंदियों को छू सको, कुछ ऐसा काम करो. That's the sky with story, the Air Force memento. निहायत जरूरी है तुम याद रखना. निहायत जरूरी है तुम याद रखना मेरे बच्चों, एक अच्छे इंसान बनो. मुश्किलें आएंगी, मुश्किलों से घबराना नहीं. हर मुश्किल का हल होता है, आज नहीं तो कल होता है. Thank you very much for giving me an opportunity.
Thank you, sir, for your words of wisdom. I'm sure that we are all charged up to serve our nation in every possible way.
Our Republic Day celebration is in full swing. Republic Day Parade in India is held every year at Rajpath, New Delhi, with the President of India, along with the international guest of honor, presiding over the parade. The purpose of inviting the guests is to fulfill the great saying, Atithi Devo Bhava, as well as to enhance the glory of the occasion.
The parade begins with the President honoring for distinguished military and civil service select recipients, which is then followed by the military parade which begins at Vijay Chowk and culminates at Red Fort. This is the day when India displays its military might to the public with the latest weapons and equipment in its armory. Not far behind are the military bands and marching contingents representing different arms of the service, paramilitary force, cadets of 3 arms of NCC, and finally school children who put up colorful music and dance presentations. At the rear end of the parade comes a state display depicting their respective history, culture, tradition, and achievements. The ceremony concludes with the much-awaited flight past by the Indian Air Force combat fighters.
Unity in diversity. This is what India represents worldwide. In our next dance step, we will be depicting the true colors of India. And even though we may be diverse in our traditions and cultures, we are one. We are united. Kashmir, rightly known as Chanad in India, has been very significant in its enrichment of Indian arts and culture. Along with its scenic beauty, Kashmir is also famous for its cultural heritage. It amalgamates Muslim, Buddhist, Hindu, and Sikh philosophies and has involved composite culture based on the values of humanism and tolerance, which is collectively known as Kashmirian. Kashmir is also famous for its dance forms. In our next performance, you can enjoy the beauty of Kashmir.
bro, boom bro.
Wow, that was tremendous performance. In many parts of the world, we can observe that the matches are built in a regular Portuguese manner, which represents their historical, architectural heritage. Western and social culture is also a part of the oral history. Now let's enjoy examples of the world.
Oh Maria Pitache, 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 oh Maria Pitache. Oh Maria Pitache, 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 oh Maria Pitache. Para Mari Maro Meri Maria, para Mari Maro Meri Maria, para Mari Maro Meri Maria. Barra da mão me existe te convido, barra da mão me existe te convido. Alegna entrada me existe na saída, alegna entrada me existe na saída. Rapariga feia me iluzir, não se pode nascer. Rapariga feia me iluzir, não se pode nascer. Como a pera verde me iluzir, não se pode comer. Como a pera verde me iluzir, não se pode comer. Oh Maria Pitache, 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 oh Maria Pitache. Gire lata sumdi में आईला, गीरे लता सुमड़ी में आईला. कल तो साली बार में आली मेरी मारिया, कल तो साली बार में आली मेरी मारिया. हुआ Maria Pitache, oh Maria Pitache, oh Maria Pitache. Oh Maria Pitache.
Brilliant performance, friends. That was amazing. The culture of the people of Punjab is said to be one of the oldest and richest cultures in the world, which has a great history and complexity. Family plays a major role in the customs and traditions of the people of Punjab. Punjabis prefer more of wheat products, and only during special occasions they prefer rice, which is always seasoned with spices. The exuberance and vitality of the people of Punjab are vigorously displayed in their folk dances. With a drum beat or to the tune of some other instrument of folk music, the energetic feet of the people of Punjab are spontaneously set in motion to deliver a folk dance. Here, we will have a similar experience very soon. Get ready for our next ecstatic dance piece.
Da da da
which is why Maharashtrians offer food to God first. Maharashtra, being a diverse state, celebrates most of its festivals with lots of color and vigor. And so, let's get ready for our next performance.
नदीच्या पल्ल्याड आईचा डोंगर, नदीच्या पल्ल्याड आईचा डोंगर, डोंगर माथ्याला देवीचं मंदिर, डोंगर माथ्याला देवीचं मंदिर, आलू जागर जागर डोंगर माथ्याला, आलू जागर जागर डोंगर माथ्याला, गेलेला ती भंडार दूर लोटून दे अंधार, आलं दूरून रांगून डोंगर येऊन उघड देवी दार, गंगाची भंडार दूर लोटून दे अंधार, आलं दूरून रांगून डोंगर येऊन उघड देवी दार. नदीच्या पाण्यावर मीन फुटत, नदीच्या पाण्यावर मीन फुटत, विठ्ठलच्या तालावर काळीचं फुटत, विठ्ठलच्या तालावर काळीचं फुटत, नाद आला ग जीवाच्या कुंडाला, नाद आला ग जीवाच्या कुंडाला, गेलेला ती भंडार दूर लोटून दे अंधार, आलं दूरून रांगून डोंगर येऊन उघड देवी दार, गंगाची भंडार दूर लोटून दे अंधार, आलं दूरून रांगून डोंगर येऊन उघड देवी दार.
As rightly stated, a nation's culture resides in the heart and in the soul of its people. Culture is the widening of the mind and of the spirit. So now, let's get ready for a grand finale.
आजादी जीने लगी ये निदर्गणिल लिए खुशी
ज़बां पे है भाषा मेरी
इन भाषायों मेरा निशान वंदा देवू मेरी जमीन
भूमि गुरूर में है जिंदगी
यदि किसी
दोस्ती ही चले वही गीत है
Yeah, we shine as bright as the sun with hearts of gold, we define divinity. We stand united as one when the rhythm of the beat combines the melodies. The pride from talking to you in my mother's.
भारत माता की जय! भारत माता की जय! भारत माता की जय!
I would now like to invite our dear President Dr. Ghosh, an idol of knowledge and experience, to please come onto the stage and ignite us all with his precious words.
Hi everyone, children, dear parents, grandparents, and very quietly, always silently working, those helpers, supporters. We are truly very proud to have Ekomoro Pankaj Mehrotra sir, very beloved friend, loved friend, and I'm so happy with the divine grace. The sir is here with Nilabam, and we're meeting us again to grace this occasion. What else would have been a better place to meet each other? I'm truly delighted to each one of you for the contributions that Shalaman, as the head of the core team, along with the core team 15 group members, and very intensely working the teachers, the supporting staff, the way you all have put in. I'm very happy to be those tiny ones, like this one right in front of me. I like the way he's taking the leadership. And I'm so happy that this thing is supported by someone like another very good friend of mine, Ramesh sir and Anuradha ma'am, come all the way from Mumbai just to attend our function. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. And thank you all parents who have taken up your time to come down here. It is said that 90% of the world's money is earned by 9 to 10% of the people. And 90% of the people live with the 9 to 10% of the money. Now we have about 2,400 parents and 1,200 children and about 600 plus staff members. And I'm so delighted that this condensed group over here, they are the ones who are going to make the difference, like the 90% and the 9 to 10%. You and I, we all need to be proud as Bharatiya. I often ask you to remember, who am I? Who are we? Being a proud Indian, Bharatiya Bha means Brahma Jyoti. You and I are supposed to let out Brahma Jyoti from every word we speak, every action we do. We're supposed to represent truth. Republic Day, Ashok Stambha. What is the core of the Ashok Stambha? From Mandakya Upanishad, laid down, Satyameva Jayate. Hold on to that truth. That truth alone shall make us win. I often have the sessions with the children. I ask them, why do you come to school? Beautiful, very energetic, smart children. We were not like you all guys. I was just sharing with Pankaj sir, often talk to Ramesh sir. We were different. How we teachers would realize. But our kids, you are different. I call it kids, but you're more giant.
than the giant elderly people around. I often tell your parents, you and I were not like these kids. We were far, far below. I asked them, why do you come to school? They said, sir, to learn. I said, very nice. What do you want to learn? Sir, so that we can know more and we can study more. I said, why do you want to do that? So we can go to college and university. I said, very good. Why do you want to do that? So to get degrees and then join engineering, doctor, business, management, computer. I said, very good. Why? So then we would have qualifications. I said, what will you do with that? To get a job. I said, okay. In other words, you're working to get a job. Why do you want a job? So to earn money, of course. I said, okay. That means you join the school to earn money. This is the message you and I are giving to our kids. I tell them it is not so. Learning in the school is not for earning money. But this is what we are all racing for today, which is called finite world. But Bharat, India, the congregation of the independents of the republics, is to stand something else. Some of you who are keen, read a few pages of lectures by Swami Vivekananda on Colombo to Almora. Read particularly page 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. He's declaring 123 years ago he had given this lecture. He had said, mark you my brethren and my sisters, India is going to be number one in 21st century. India is Punya Bhumi in the world. India is the only country which never gone and slaughtered people for more money, more land, more property. Every other country has done it. India, on the other hand, has allowed everybody to come and mingle and declare Sanatana Dharma. All religion leads to one God. Call it by water, jal, pani, tanni, in French and German and Arabic or Persian, it is all leads to same water. Call God by any name. I want you to understand that I'm proud of you because call them by any name, but it is you who is the humanity, who has the God within you. That seed is within you, that God's seed. I'm God's child. Aham Brahmasmi. I am the Brahma. Don't forget that. This is what Vivekananda meant. Hold on to the truth and have what Pankaj Sir talked about. It is not in the classroom by Vivekananda. It's more on the field of the football. What does it mean? Action. You have to act. Vivekananda said, education is not tons of information putting it into your head and forget about it. But it is you who have to discover that secret power from within you. It is true, I was equally proud to see you carrying that seed, what you did today with Pankaj Mehrotra sir. Appreciate it. Ramesh sir is all the time telling me with Anuradha ma'am, Neelam ma'am, everybody, and the visitors, that you could do everything by extempore speech. And yet, you didn't make one mistake. It's lovely, it makes you feel good, no? Where was it? It was inside you. If you cut an apple, you can count how many seeds are there in an apple. But can you count how many apples are in one seed? That one seed, that potential of the billions of apple in one tree is you and me. Is you as the parent, you as a teacher, planted to the children, and children will grow. And children will make you and I cry. And that's the Jal, Pani, Tanvi, whatever you call it is in. Abdul Kalam Azad had said that the power of any nation, today you heard from our MC, goes to the farmer, the mothers, and the teachers. I had a revelation, just like on 31st December, just a few days before, many of you received our Christmas greeting card, where Jesus Christ's picture was there, and it was written what Jesus had said. Kingdom of heaven is within you. Knock, and the door shall open for you. In other words, God shall open the door, and God shall be available to you and me. I had a revelation on 31st night through meditation, as we welcome through meditation the new dawning year, that it is not we should knock and God will open the door. Revelation was God is knocking, you and I are too busy with the door closed and playing our games with this finite game, racing for more and more. More money, more health, more slimming, more clothes, more property, more name and fame. I am. We have to let go of the I, and we have to go into for you. You is who? First is God. Second is our parent. Third is our teachers. And fourth are the people who are dependent on us, especially those who are weaker, financially, physically, mentally, ignorant. Don't blame those people. Help them to rise. Swami Vivekananda says, push them upwards from wherever they stand. He goes on to quote, we have all seen how Paramahamsa Ramakrishna uplifted everyone, including those everybody thought to be worthless. But he made them great. That's what a leader is for. This is what Pankaj was talking to you about. Be smart, work hard, but not like a bull. Be intelligent. Use the beautiful power which is inside of you and me. I had a revelation on Abdul Kalam Azad's message. Country depends on the farmers, on the mothers and the teachers. My revelation was that the country depends on the mothers, on the teachers, and on the children. It is you. Who would be the champion farmers tomorrow, to the great mothers tomorrow, to the great teachers tomorrow? You are the seed. The human resource of any country is up to you. And you have to do the development. All we require is to create an ambience. Now, there are characters who we worship, we take in certain powerful names, who have become who? Deathless. Meaning, their body is not there anymore, but they become Amar, immortal. How? Through their work. So every work that you and I do it with a prayer. Matri Devu Bhava, Pitri Devu Bhava, Acharya Devu Bhava, Nara Narayana Devu Bhava. Look at everyone as the God seated in them. Call him by Allah, Christ, Krishna, Mother, doesn't matter. This message, if you and I can realize it, meaning, if I want to teach a tiny child, what is an apple of mango, what is it like, I could be taking him to lots of books, pictures, show him a tree, how many roots books, how many branches, how many types of mangoes, and this is Alfonso. But unless I make the child taste it, eat it, what good is that information? You and I studied in the schools and college. Understand why this school, with the divine grace, it's not our work. We cannot take the credit. It's very kind of each one of your parents, the mothers, the teachers, to compliment the organization, and puppets have did the same thing too. We're grateful and humbly, but we must say it is not us. We are just the instrument, but it is the divine grace. So before you start your work, always pray for the divine grace. And if you do, it is not possible that you should not be a winner. The God shall be with you. These great characters, they're nice to follow. But you notice these characters, their body is not there. So pray to the Divine Mother, to Allah, to God, whoever you believe in whatever name. If you don't believe in God and Allah, it's alright. Believe in the supreme force. Scientists call it unified field. Believe in that and pray. Focus your energy to me. I have work to do for you. Allah, God, Christ, unified field, make me work for you. I'm born for a reason. I have things to fulfill. Help me. And when you do, then comes not the character, the principle. We today worship the great masters, whether Bill and Melinda Gates or the Radha Krishna, Rajendra Prasad, Vivekananda, Mahavir Jain, Guru Nanak, Muhammad, or anyone. Because of what? Not their body. They were worth looking at, worshipping. You felt like going down because of the glow of light. But where was the light? Light was from their wisdom. That's called the concept. So education must be because of the concept. You and I must predict to our children, as teachers, as parents, as guides, and mentors. Hold on to the principles. Hold on to the concept. The concept of what? Humanity. We're not animals. We can't stop and fight and say, this is mine and that is yours. It said, God loves twice. Once, when two brothers are fighting and throwing a land across the land, a line, to say, this is yours and this is mine. And God loves to say, I'll give it to you, sir, and you will get yours and mine. And the second time, God loves when a doctor gives medicine to the mother and says, "Child, God loves." So you and I need to understand that the supreme force is within our children, within you and me, but it will only flourish, bloom, and blossom like the flowers do. You saw some beautiful pictures, very nicely choreographed. But tell me, the flowers bloom when the sun is there. Flowers will not bloom inside a refrigerator or inside a closed room. It will not even grow. Nor will the flower bloom in the full sun. If the flower is dead, would it? So what is required? You do require the flower, which has the life, the prana, and you do require the sun, solar power, the life-giving energy. Both combined together, called the content and the concept, called the principles and the body. There was a beautiful incident which happened. Swami Abhinananda, he was the first pioneer in New York to start the Vedanta organization for the foreigner and Indian students in New York. He did it for 20 years. He was direct disciple of Paramahansa Ramakrishna, and he considered Vivekananda as his elder brother and the ancient guru. One day, almost towards the end, he had done 89, 20 years of session, foreigners and Indians there. One day he was talking to the disciples, and he was saying, just imagine, they were talking about concept and the principle and the body. He said, imagine Paramahansa Ramakrishna sitting amongst you and me. And supposing we were talking about that Satyameva Jayate, truth shall always win. And if Paramahansa Ramakrishna said that it's alright, once in a while telling lies is okay, then what will you do? So Swami Abhidananda asked all of them, what will you do? So nobody answered. They were all looking at him. He said, okay, I will tell you what I will do. First, he's my guru, so I will go and do some sharp pranam to him. And then I will hold his hand and I say, Thakur, Gurudev, please come. You have no more place over here. Please come outside this hall. Because Paramahansa Ramakrishna at that moment is not living his principles anymore. Truth shall always win. The Vedanta truth is an eternal truth. He's not living it. He's not would be the Guru anymore. Imagine Swami Abhidananda, he's talking about this. Meaning, it's not Paramahansa Ramakrishna by his body, but he always lived what he taught. Are you and I, as teachers and parents and the elders and the colleagues and the friends, as children to each other living? You and I have to do that. Every word we speak, every action we do, everything that we see. And if honestly, when I was seeing you all, and I saw the beautiful telecast of the live 26th January, we are a tiny small bed, and it's so beautifully choreographed with the Koti. The children did so well to bring a cross-section of the India in front of you to remember the glory of India. Bharat. Bharat here are the ones who enjoy that Bhav, Brahma Jyoti, and Ratya means who live that, who establish it, who glow with it. You and I have to do that. And it was so treated in front of you and me. This is a small unit. This is a small dot. But this small dot could be that whole seed which is within the apple, which can grow a powerful world from each one of us. As teachers, parents, and elders, we need to guide well our children. Be an example to them. We cannot tell them, don't tell lies, again you're telling lies, and then somebody is receiving a call, daddy is on the phone, maybe it's Sunday. The dad says, Mom, Dr. Bush calling up, wants to talk to you. And mommy says, why? Tell him I'm not here. Child is listening. On one hand I'm telling him, don't tell lies. Another hand I'm not living it. You and I have to be very careful. Every action you do, the way you stand, the clothes that you wear, the way you carry yourself, the way you eat, our children are watching, they're sharp watchers. Have you noticed? Our children, if they love to eat gulgappa, pav bhaji, or candy fried chicken, or hamburger from McDonald's, it's because you and I stand on it. Isn't it? They copy us. If you and I do that, is it possible stop India. Whether we do it or not, India is going to do it. It has been predicted. Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2, verse 31, page 246, and God talks to Arjuna. Paramahansa Yogananda is quoting, the world religion of Harvey Houston Smith. He's quoting him, recalls that in 1950, eminent British historian Arnold Toynbee had predicted, in 1950 he had predicted, that's 6-7 years ago, that India the conqueror would conquer her conquerors in the 21st century. I absolutely believe in Bhagavad Gita. I know you are going to do it. Whether out of you, everyone, or some of us would depend on you and me. Where we want to be. So you choose well. As Pankaj sir left a message with you. Take it. Hold on to it. Sleep it. Sleep with it. Don't let it die. Swami Vivekananda says, if you have a dream, if you have a vision, hold on. He says the person with a dream can make 1,000 errors. But he said, be careful. A person without a dream will make 50,000 mistakes. So what if you and I make a mistake? We correct it and we go on. Don't be fall down when you're learning to cycle. Don't be drowning a little bit when you learn to swim. So what? Mistakes are part of life. They're the climbing steps. We call upon you to hold on to these simple things, other truths. So I asked the children, you want to earn a lot of money, isn't it? They say yes. I said, I'll give you 3 simple principles. This came upon us. And this is the children's mother and the teachers, mother and the teachers guiding the children. And all 3 of them being guided by the Supreme Divinity God. I tell the children, you hold on to 3 things. Number 1 is don't tell lies. Very easy to tell lies. Anybody can do that. Anybody can do a divorce, isn't it? Difficult to make a marriage work. It's difficult to live the truth. But if you do, I tell them you will never lose in your life. And you will get everything that you wish. Given and belong. That's why India took that motto. Satyameva Jayate. How? They say how? I said, supposing you don't eat candies. I said, you come to be candy for me. I'm giving you that very nice, fresh fruit candies. But you said, sir, I want Swiss chocolate today. Many children say, no, I want a Swiss candy. No, I don't have Swiss candy. But I said, champion, I don't have Swiss candy. Have you been telling truth? And child said, yes. I said, okay, how long? Sir, 5, 6 years. I said, will you? Just watch. And God will help you make it happen. You will get the Swiss candy today. Now you've been thinking you're a good girl, good boy, thinking about Swiss candy when you're going home, eating that little candy Dr. Bush has given you. As we told you, press the bell, mommy opened the door, and say, hi mom, and mom says, surprise! And mom gives you a Swiss candy box. I said, how mommy? Dr. Bush called you? She said, no, I was cleaning the fridge, I kept it for some time. I said, I'm giving it to you today. I said, who told mommy? Children say, God. We're establishing, this is how we bring it along to the International Baccalaureate Principles of Students Refined. One of the principles of the world-class education is the principle. Satyameva Jayate 6,000 years ago has been given in India. That's how we married along with our deed. Now you are enjoying the candy, watching a little TV show for 10-15 minutes with mom, eating that Swiss candy, and watching the TV serial before you start to play, or maybe tattoo project. You suddenly see a big picture and cheese oozing out. You say, Mom, let's have pizza for dinner. Mommy said, Champion, not today. I've already made plans. We'll do it one of these days. You're a good girl, do it. It's okay, Mom. Then later Dad comes home. You go running, hi Dad. You go open the door. Daddy says, surprise. And Daddy gives you a big pizza. You say, what? Mommy, you called Daddy? Daddy said, no. I just don't know. I feel like going to Pizza and buying it for you. No, I did. No, I wanted. I asked them, who told Daddy to bring the pizza for you? Please know that this supreme force is what picking yours in my heart. To hold on to that truth, to make our life beautiful. Number two, I tell them, don't forget God. Keep God in front. Call him by any name. Live by his huge, infinite potential. And number three, have faith in your own self. I can handle it. Be proud wherever you go. Recently, wherever we travel, go to the customs and the aircraft travel, or going through immigration, I go in my Western suit. But the moment I land, whether America, China, or Singapore, or Europe, I change it to kurta pajama. Freezing cold, Switzerland, or fall season, I'm in kurta pajama, like this. So once it happened, we were all brothers and sisters that got together in US, in New Orleans, and everybody said, let's go out, we have to buy some stuff from the drugstore, and then we'll have lunch also. We said, okay. So everybody said, come on, get ready. Now I was ready first thing in the morning like this. So I was reading, everybody got ready, came down, I said, my God, you haven't got ready. He said, come on, boom, you're reading me. I said, I'm ready. You're going to come like this? I said, yeah, why? Come on, you can't come, this is America. I said, Champion, I'm coming like this. If you don't feel like it, it's okay. I won't come. Now they can't ditch me and go away. So poor guy, they had to tolerate. So they said, okay, come reluctantly. We went to the drugstore. And I said, listen, expenditure is on me. Just relax, I'll do. No, I said, relax, it's okay. I'm not buying, God is buying for you. So I went to pay the bill, and the lady, American girl, she looked at me and she said, cool dress. I was fine. She said, Indian? I said, yes. She said, very nice. I didn't look back at my brothers and sisters and say, they can't up. I didn't do that. I just came out quietly. I had inside a proud feeling and a smile. We went from there to in an apple shop to a radio shack to buy some stuff. We want to buy apple something for my niece. As I was buying, with a tall apparition, some people call it legal, it's not a good word, call it apparition. He comes down, nice 6 feet plus some inches, comes and says, hey sir, where can I get this dress? I said, why? Cool dress. I said, if you get it in New Orleans, and he shot the lamb. And when we were sitting down for lunch, I said, you monkeys, why are you shopping Indian? Being and being proud of you. My message to each one of us, sure, enjoy everything. Enjoy Western suits, enjoy jeans, enjoy McDonald's, Kentucky Fried Chicken, but don't forget Golgappa and Pav Bhaji. Don't forget the Punjabi dress and the Madrasi sari and the Bengali dress. Hold on to each one because this world is one and God has created all of us equal. First of all, have the values of being Bharatiya spread to everyone. And be proud Indian. And let us take the value of India through each one of our soul and the words that we speak and the things that we do. Hold on to those simple truths. Read a little bit, Vedanta, Upanishad. We've forgotten Bhagavad Gita, Quran, or Bible, hardly reading time. No time to dip into that supreme power within you, which is called meditative power. Be silent sometimes. Have you noticed how much we talk? We're busy chatting. If you're not speaking to the mouth, you're chatting to the mobile. Sure, go ahead and have that fun too, as long as they say, be technical, utilize the high tech, but side by side, use the highest tech, which is the human consciousness. Who's listening to me? You say, I say, who's watching you? You say, my eyes, is it? You could be having your eyes open and maybe you're in coma. Maybe you're unconscious. Can you see me then? Can you hear me? No. So who's watching me? Who's hearing me? It's your consciousness. And that is the God within. My pronouns to all of you and wish you good luck. Thank you, children and parents. Love you all, teachers.
Our ancestors gave us a glorious past. We need to create the future. This Republic Day, let's promise our motherland that we will do everything to enrich and preserve our heritage, our ethos, and our treasure. So, get together, be the strength of the nation, and help it reach greatest heights.
I would like to take this opportunity to thank our chief guest for this valuable time and making this auspicious day so memorable for us. My sincere thanks to Dr. Ghosh and Shahza ma'am for giving us this platform to have a great celebration for this event. My extended thanks to all our coordinators for their guidance and continued support. My heartfelt gratitude to our lovely teachers whose untiring efforts and constant perseverance helped us to stage this program in a grand manner. Finally, I would like to propose a vote of thanks to each and every one who has contributed to this overwhelming performance. Thank you. Jai Hind.